Come here. Come here. 2? Oh, I got my magnet on. Hello, my name is Second. We are playing FTB One, and we're out here in some new chunks with some Wilden horns, so we can get us some Drygmy shards. Now I went out and I did a bunch of exploring, and basically I was raiding chests, nether, fortresses, and cities, the whole bit. Point was to try to find some Wilden spikes, which we did find. We're going to need those to upgrade our Ars Nouveau book to the next tier. But well, first thing I actually want to do today is get into Roots Classic. What the Drygmy does. Okay, so I think we have all this. What the Drygmy does is it'll give you resources from mobs that are in the area, and you want a lot of mobs for it to be happy. And if it works like the Whirlisprig, you need a diverse type. Now let's see if we're going to be able to. Yeah. Okay. Here's the Runic Tablet. This is the guidebook of the mod. Now, the first thing we're going to have to do is harvest bark. We're going to need, let's see, what is it called? It's called a bark knife, not a dark knife. There we go. Just saplings and wood. So, no, I don't know how that works. Now, we'll need most of the bark. There we go. From the vanilla trees, if not all of it. I think we might need all of it. But the oak bark is what's most commonly used. And that was just, you just right-click till it becomes stripped and got no bark. Now, where we're headed with this is rituals. Those are the spells. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. We got mass breeding. Yeah, animal reanimation, I think it's called. Flesh and bones of a passive mob. So we can do pigs, cows, sheeps, chickens, rabbits are what I'm most interested in trying to get. It doesn't look like it has all the different stuff that I was hoping it had. But, it would be okay. So we're going to need an altar. We're going to need a bunch of incense braziers. So let's go ahead, see what all would be involved in that. There's our altar. Okay, verdant sprigs. Now we've gotten some of these from farming and from breaking grass, and that's how you get a hold of those. So let's see. I'm still trying to do it with JI. Do we not have enough verdant? No, we have enough verdant sprigs. It's something else we're missing. Oh, gold block. Okay, and probably that one kind of stone. There's a gold block. Let's get a stone. Let's turn down the music so I don't get... I keep getting copyright hits. This just is what it is. So we need chiseled stone bricks, and we need just regular stone. Alright, we should have what we need. There we go. A casting altar. We're also going to need these mundane standing stones. So a bunch of blocks of lapis and a bunch of stone bricks. We're going to need 8 of them. Here we go. 8 mundane standing stones. And we're going to... This is not the biggest multi-block in the world. So we're going to set it up on the roof up here. Put our altar down right in the center. And let's see here. Oh, hey, buddy. Pufferfish, huh? That's tempting. Actually, that's really tempting. Let's, because we're gonna want fish. I've never used the Drygmy before, so I'm gonna want to try everything. I definitely want to try fish. Oh, hello. As many, 4. Okay. 4 is fine. I'm sure I have dripstone. I wanted to take a look at one of these so I could see how this is set up. We'll eventually get into some fancy ones where it uses the enhanced standing stones. The enhanced standing stones aren't actually required for most of this stuff. So let's see. Okay, so it's 2 spaces. And the cardinal direct 1, 2, up. Okay, like so. Now we also need these incense braziers. It's just vanilla materials, a bunch of iron, and I made 8 of them. I know we're not going to need 8 to start with, and it may even be a little more than we needed, but you know, it's fine. We're just going to line them up right along here. As long as they're in the 9x9 area around the altar, they'll be valid. All incense braziers are valid. So if memory serves, what we do, let's get some flint and steel, because we're going to need to light this stuff on fire. We'll put some seeds down. The seed says item added. We'll put some nether wart down. It says item added. We're gonna, oh, I think we might need the staff. Let's not light those on fire just yet. Basic ritual mechanics. Different rituals, each one requiring different components. Typical ritual. Necessary items placed on the altar. Incense. Sneak right click with an empty hand. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put the pork chops and the bone down. Just like it says in here. We will go ahead. Okay. They don't do anything if there's nothing in it. But now those are lit. The ritual's begun. It'll take a little minute. We get some nice little particles, animations. And we got our pig. Sweet. Now what we're going to do is set up a home for the Drygmy and a bunch of passive mobs right over here off the farm. Okay, so I got the walls high enough here to get some passive mobs in without worrying about them escaping. What you do with the Drygmy shard, it's just like any other recipe that you do the enchanting apparatus with. Look it up in JI. It's a fish, cooked or on 3 source gems, any seeds, and I don't know, 3 Minecraft food groups. I'm gonna throw it in there, and it'll give you your Drygmy charm. Now this is what we'll use to summon our own Drygmy, but we're gonna need to use it on a special little setup. We use the charm on the mossy cobblestone. We could get more if we wanted on the same one. 10 blocks in any direction. Okay. Items and experience gems, deposit them into nearby inventories. That snake just crawled right over this wall. I don't think he hurt anybody. I'm a little worried about the puffer fish in there. All the fish and the squid are named, so they don't despawn. I don't think you'll have to worry about that with the rest of these boys. But we're going to put our mossy cobble down right here. These boys will give us an opportunity. And right-click. Okay, something's happened. Now we're going to use this gold chest. Hey, buddy. As nearby inventory. Out of the way. And we're gonna put a pipe. Let's see if it does anything first. How are you doing, buddy? Not sure how happy he is. The sylph, or the Whirlisprig now, you can just right click on and they tell you. So let's see. Alright. Each entity nearby. I wonder if entity means entity. I wonder if we could put like a bunch of item frames in here or something. And okay, and a bonus for each unique type. So doesn't have a whole lot really. Is he trying to go somewhere? Doing a bad job. So I made an ender chest dyed purple. Yeah, I feel like I see him doing something. Does he need source? Each Drygmy working around a hinge contribute once maximum progress has been reached. Okay, each time this occurs, the hinge will require source. To get started, place a chest and a jar of source. Okay. So let's grab ourselves a little bit of source. And I'm gonna put it right here, I should think. Let's see if this does it. Yes, it's, you know, there's a little light there. I feel like he's having a hard time. Like he's generally okay. Now it seems like he might be doing something. But I don't see anything going into the chest. Is there a little picture, maybe? Not really. Let's look up the hinge. Nope. Okay, I noticed some source got used. See, it's 90% full. And sure enough, we got a bunch of different stuff, including venison from the deer. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook this this chest here up to this ender chest, which is, there's another all purple one going into our ender rift. And I switched the ender rift in the mining dimension out for an ender chest, because doing it with the rift was cool, but there were problems with it. Just the power needs were great. Now we're gonna want source to keep flowing into that jar. Because the Drygmy's gonna, oh, that's not how you make those anymore, huh? Okay. What we need is, oh no, we don't want a splitter, we want a relay. Come on, here we go. So let's see, we got a source relay. Okay, so how do we make, okay, so it's less gem box than it used to be. That's cool. So we're gonna want a source relay, and we're gonna want a Dominion wand. Let's see what's it. Okay, so that's an enchanting apparatus recipe. Now we can see it. We can see it right in here. We're getting deer antlers. We're getting a ton of stuff from the quarry. But we'll keep all this in here for now too. Oh, and we did get fish. Nice. Hopefully that means we'll be able to get glowing sacks. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. So what we're gonna try to do is, I don't know if this thing will go through walls. We're gonna find out though. Take our, well, we gotta make our Dominion wand. Piece of gold. 2 sticks. No. Piece of gold, 2 source gems. And then a stick. There we go. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Color, color, color. Such a cool looking mod. Okay, and ready to set to take. And we're gonna set this position. Will it go through the wall? Ready to send. Okay, yeah, it'll go right through the wall. Wonderful. So as I suspected, you get the dyed wool if you have a dyed sheep in there. So that's good to know. We need a certain color wool. We can just go in there and dye the sheep. Caught that coral snake and put him back in there, and he immediately killed all my chickens. Come here. Come here. Okay. We got quite the scene in here. This guy should be quite happy. Hopefully when the mod gets updated, he won't always get stuck on chests. Let's go see. Some of these are I just got in here, like the frogs, but let's see how he's doing. Oh, we're losing power. Yeah, okay, some pufferfish. That's pretty cool. Alright, now I guess we can speed this up. Out of the way. By using another Drygmy. Attaching it to the henge. And like what it seems like they do, it seems like they wander around to the animals and give them the old zappy zappy. That's what it seems like anyway. Now the Whirlisprig does the same sort of thing, except for plants and crops and trees and so on, instead of for animals. Come on, you guys. These guys crashed my game. There was one of them on top of the enchanting apparatus, and I lost a Drygmy charm. Was the upshot? Could have been worse. Here we go. Yeah. Now what we want to do, it's not mossy cobble this time, it's a flower, so we'll have to, maybe some moss. Yeah, that'll be okay. And we're going to have another chest and another source jar, although we're not going to set it up to start going yet, because we don't have much out here. There are not many plants in the pack yet, so we might increase the amount of these we have. We'll see what happens. But you put her here, and the flower turns into the Whirlisprig blossom, and then there she is. Okay, so she's content. That could be a lot worse. Now we do want to get source out to her without sacrificing the source over there, right? So what we're gonna do, I made 2 source relays. Now we're gonna turn one of them into a splitter. That's an apparatus recipe with 4 lapis and 4. Come on, fellas. 4 nether quartz. Throw it in there. We're gonna have one right over here. Okay, 1 splitter. So let's take this and put it right here. We'll take our wand. I think shift click. Yeah, and click, position set. And then we'll split to here, and to here, and from here to here. Maybe it's taking priority. Well, we might have to reset this. So let's set that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's full. That's full. I think we're in good shape. Now what we should see sooner or later is okay, yeah, wonderful. We're going to do the same sort of thing we did with the Drygmy to get this stuff into the basement. Just see everything going in there. Super cool. Now, if you want to know if she's going to like something, where is she? Oh, we got a duck in here. It's probably back over here. Hang out in the weirdest places. You right-click on them, and it'll tell you, well, she likes that. How about the sand? Doesn't care for the sand. We're going to put sand in here anyway, because we need to, to plant the kelp on something. But you get the general idea how you can check and see what will interest her and what won't. Now, I was surprised to see that she thought that this was diverse. I usually have so many plants that, like, but what I'm thinking is maybe just more of this stuff will make her happier. I've added some more things, and she's gone from content to happy enough. It still says extremely diverse, so I'm beginning to think that we've got a good amount of different kinds of things in here. We can make her happier with more stuff, but you know, I think she'll truck along just fine. In terms of what she's been producing, she's doing a pretty good job. Can see the carrots and like netherwort and some of the stuff is already starting to catch up or even surpass the stuff that our Drygmys are giving us. And we're getting quite a variety from her. We're getting a variety from them both. It's really good. I want to see what these do for us. There's a greater gem. Let's see. Oh, okay. It looks like it turned it all into experience gems when we used it. Okay, so you can just sort of hold right click and you'll get some experience. It's better than no experience, certainly. I'll take, steady supply of hands-free stuff. Now our system over there is getting kind of full. So and it seems like the more full it gets, how many of these can I make? 36? The fuller it gets, the more energy it uses. It gets up to 10,000 and then it just kind of farts out. Whoops. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this direct line and everything back here with the highest tier of cable. We've got enough that it's like it's coming in here. And it should work. Yep. I'll run this along. Okay, I think that might... No, it's still draining. Oh, we blew a fuse. I think this is... The high voltage cables are a little much for it. So we'll switch to the gold for right here, right? But we'll keep the glass cables going this way. That's probably why this was draining. Yeah, now it's increasing. Okay. And hopefully what comes out of here will be limited enough that it won't blow these fuses. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time. We got a lot done, but next episode, well, between episodes, I'm gonna finish off the building that we've got the Whirlisprig and the Drygmy in, and then we'll see what other kind of things we can do with the new version of ours Nouveau. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.